What's going on, guys? We are back again with another sneaker review. This time around we have a brand new drop which dropped in the US on the 8th of November, which was just last week. Now here in Australia they unfortunately didn't drop on our sneakers or any select retailers or anything like that, so they only dropped in the US as far as I'm aware. Now this is probably one of the very few that are here in Australia right now. Now I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I will be the first in Oz to do a review on this particular sneaker. Now if you are a sneakerhead and you heard the 8th of November, you probably already know what this is, but we're going to jump in anyway, guys. I want to give you a close-up and we'll go over the overall construction of this particular sneaker. So what I do have for you guys is a Zion Jordan 1 Low. Now this is an absolutely crazy sneaker that all the details, everything is down to a T, just next level, guys, absolutely next level. I was very surprised when I did cop these in hand. They are definitely going to be one of my favorites of 2022, put it that way. Now unfortunately I did have to purchase these through StockX, so I did pay a little over retail, but retail on these was actually quite high once converted to Australian dollars, so it wasn't too bad. But again, let's jump in. I've got the box here and we'll go from there. So as you can see, guys, we have a Jordan 1 box. So it is a little bit smaller Jordan box. So what I do have here, guys, is the Air Jordan 1 Retro Low OG Z. So we got a size US 13 men's. It hasn't got a price tag on here, but the price, I'm pretty sure it was like $220 USD. So it was actually quite expensive for a low. But without further ado, let's jump in. We'll have a look at this box. And so we're on count 3, 2, 1. Let's jump in. There we have it, guys. We have the VOODOO 1 Low. So again, as I said, guys, here we have the VOODOO 1 Low. Try to get both pairs in here. I was going to focus on one though, just to make it a bit more less trickier. So put that one up, and we'll work on this one. So as you can see, we did cop from StockX. We got our little StockX tag. We have our second pair of laces. So this is like a grey, and then you've got the sail or white lace that does come in it. Now these laces are, they remind me, particularly say like rope laces. I'm going to see what they look like, in my opinion, laced up, whether I will keep or just swap out the rope laces completely, as I do have a stack of laces from current Jordans that I do have here, so there are lots of spare, so I'll go through, pick out some colours, and see what happens basically. So for those that don't know the backstory of the Zion 1, now from what I can gather and what I've seen, this particular sneaker is got the concept of going back to Zion's roots, with the Louisiana Pelicans, you know, with the whole voodoo theme of the Louisiana and stuff like that. So as you can see, it's full of you've got your hemp mesh, you've got your nice suede tongue, and then as you move around you've got more suede on the side panels, and then all the rest is just like a hash. Now one cool thing that I do kind of like about this particular one is all the logos are backwards, you know, and then if you lift up the tab on the back side here, so obviously the logo on the back side, the Wings logo, is upside down, which gives it that Travis Scott vibes. But then if you flip it up, you will see that it does say VOODOO there. Now the other pair does say Zion. Now that feature continues on and it goes on to the actual tongue itself, where the Nike Air is upside down as well. So then on the outside we have our Nike swoosh. It has a couple of stitches that go across it, which is pretty cool, just to represent the whole piece together VOODOO doll. So again, there's stitching everywhere. Then it's even got a nice little skull with a little butt knife, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. Then on the inside we have a green insole. This one does say VOODOO. Now, another cool factor about the shoes is that they are completely reversed. So as you can see, one side is green, one side it's like a brownie color. Now the same thing goes on with the Wings logo as well. So this one's got the brown to kind of go along with your right foot, and then this one has the green to go along with your left foot. So that's pretty cool. And then again, on this skull, its button eye is brown to go along with the side of this, which its button eye is green. So exactly the same shoe, just completely different colorway. Both got a brown toe box, they've got the suede tongue, but everything's changed and swapped over, as you can see. Now, I have had my eyes on this particular pair since about August this year, so I've just been waiting for the release date, and then the release date finally got announced, and then I quickly came to realization that they weren't going to be released here in Australia. So again, as I said, we had to jump on StockX, get ourselves a pair. Now, we did pay 387 Australian, which is pretty cheap. That's not too bad, to be honest. Then after fees and stuff like that, it was about 420 Australian. Now the prices did soar just after I purchased. The prices went up to about $600 Australian before fees, so they kind of jumped up about $200-300 bucks, which was really crazy. But they're kind of steadied out now. They've gone back down to the $500 mark. A couple of sold for like $400. But even then, it's still really cheap considering what the actual shoe is. Now, to keep into consideration, if this had, say, Travis Scott backing on it, if it was Travis Scott's shoe, you all know the drill. This thing would be going for thousands. But this shoe, in my opinion, will go up in value. The more and more people that see these Zion lows are gonna want to cop. There you go, guys. Quick, honest opinion and review on the Zion Jordan 1 Low VOODOO. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, whether you cop or if you drop. If you did cop, let me know. And again, as I said, let me know your opinions on the shoe. I think this shoe is absolutely crazy, and again, it will go into my top maybe 10 of 2022. But yeah, it's really up there, guys. But until next time, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.